Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Breakaway with Dawn and Friends. Today, I'm sure you can feel the energy through this mic. I am here with Miss Zombie Vixen.
Hi, everyone.
So, today, I want to talk about energy,
That's a good subject.
right?
Yes.
And not the energy like, the kind you get from coffee or
Red
food.
Bulls.
Red Bulls, thank you. No, I'm talking organic, what's your vibe type of energy.
Energy that comes in with N.
Yes. And I couldn't do it with anyone else but Miss Vixen herself here, okay? Because I love her energy. I love
Thank
her
you.
vibe. She's awesome. So we both believe we believe in the power of your energy. And so I wanted to have this conversation with her. And I'm excited to be back. I did pause for a little bit. I had too much going on. So I wanted to come back with hopefully a
Bang.
fun, a bang, yes, a fun, entertaining
And
episode,
that's a good way to come back,
right?
talking about energy,
Yes,
because I think sometimes we need that the time to just reconnect with ourselves
yes,
and get just kind of get your energy back.
yes, yes. Because I have recently posted, and I don't know if I said this on the last episode, it's okay to pause.
Yes.
It's okay. I can pause.
And there's no time frame for that either.
No,
So if it
no.
takes months, hey,
Yes,
do it. But
yes,
only you know when the time is right to come back.
yes, yes. And so I paused, and now I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. I hope you guys missed me, but I miss Miss Vixen. We had to, Miss Zombie Vixen, we had to get together. And like I said, we vibe a lot. Like, we're polar opposites, by the way,
Yeah.
but we vibe together. And
The sun and the moon, I think, right?
my gosh, you're so right.
I'm the moon, you're the sun.
Yes. I think they know that.
Just by looking at us.
No, well, just by knowing that dawn, break of day.
That's true. Hey, but I shit rainbows. Not just
Oh,
joking.
damn. Damn. Okay.
I'm playing. I may look like I don't know. I wear black every day. But when people get to know me,
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't.
like
Yeah, you're bubbly. You're sweet. You're
silly,
approachable.
silly
Yeah.
goose.
Yeah. She's very creative. So, but I feel people underestimate energy, right? Like you
Mm-hmm.
can walk in a room, and we all know this, good or bad.
Oh
Like
yeah,
people do shift the energy, right? And I think
absolutely.
sometimes we are not aware of our energy.
Now, do you believe in energy vampires? Have you ever heard that saying?
Like where they suck the energy from you or
Yes, in a bad
mm,
way.
yeah.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I
Yeah.
think that sometimes that I experience when when you grow up, you feel like you have these group of
Mm.
friends, and then you feel like you have to be friends with them because you've known them for such a long time.
Oh yeah.
But then, as you get older, I think you kind of appreciate your life just changes, and sometimes you go in separate ways. But there's people that don't want to see you succeed. They don't want
Hmm.
you,
Hmm.
and just by having that negative energy, even though they don't say it or you don't see
Hmm.
it when they're
Hmm.
doing stuff behind your back, it's there.
Yeah.
Now, do you think by surrounding yourself with negative people, do you think it's going to impact your life?
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
And people don't realize that. I think
Mm-mm.
people keep people around because and they make excuses. Oh, that's just who they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you think about it, it might be affecting your life.
It is. And I talk about that all the time, by the way. And I think some of the people that do listen to every episode, they know that I talk about that, to be aware of your surroundings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's people, what you're listening to, what you're watching. But yeah, but it's funny. And someone can walk in the room and have that dark cloud, and it's like, what's up your ass, dude? Like, or take it out of like, but of course I walk in, and it's my biggest pet peeve. I walk in and I say, good morning, how are you? Whatever. Like, I don't, I can't stand when people walk in and don't like greet. You know what I mean? Like, you're walking in here, you need to say hi. You know what I mean? And it can really like mess up the vibe.
Yes, and I think it also messes up with I think your attitude towards life too
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if you surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you and
Mm-hmm.
empower you
Mm-hmm.
versus people that are just just want to bring you down.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not that, but they're in the mood where they don't have any inspirations. They don't want to do anything with themselves. And I feel like you kind of like sink yourself into their energy, and then you stay at a level, and you stay at that level.
You know, it's so interesting. I would say maybe 10 years ago, the field that I'm in, not life coaching, like my professional, what pays the bills. I've always been in the lab environment, and everyone's always been much older than me. And so I've seen a lot of grumpy old people. Do you know what I mean? I always felt like I wasn't, like, I didn't learn this till now that the people you surround yourself with, what you watch, all those things. Like I've learned this recently that they have an impact on you. And I remember one of the ladies would always complain, work drama. And she would
Mm-hmm.
say, I know this person is like influencing them or something like that. And I would always think, and I didn't believe her because I felt like I couldn't be influenced by that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I didn't, and I do think, I'm not going to lie to you, I do think that I was so shut off, but it was my guard. It was me protecting myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely didn't let people influence me and try to change my mind. It's that whole control thing, and that's trauma from your childhood, whatever,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. But I remember her and I was like, I don't believe that. But then I think as I got older and you change and I did my growth and all that, and I'm more open,
Mm-hmm.
like I do see how people can be influenced by other people. Do you know what I mean? Good, bad, or ugly, right?
That's
And
true.
so I really do see that the power in that. And I just remember thinking when I realized, oh my God, like people are that impressionable. Like what the like, because
Yeah.
I felt like I wasn't for so long and I couldn't understand that. And I was like, no, like she's a grown woman. Like why would she be, anyways, I think
That's
you get what I'm
crazy.
saying.
Yes, and that's energy, right?
Yes, no, yes. But I'm saying I tie that now, like, you know what I mean? But 10 years ago, I didn't think that,
You don't think about those things. I think when you're young. I
No.
mean, some do. I mean,
But I was guarded, I will say, I'm
yes.
so much more open now.
I have a rule now. If I can't feel your energy and if it's not good,
Hmm.
there's the door.
Hmm.
I don't put up with that anymore.
No, but too, I'm more mindful of like, you're not taking me there.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like you can
It's
go
like
sit in
no,
that corner and with that dark cloud, like you're not taking me there. You know,
not today,
I
sir, or
refuse.
ma'am, whatever.
Yes, I refuse. So I think, people forget they do have that choice. It is a choice. And I think they don't realize it actually takes more effort from you to
Mhm.
be angry, to be ugly, to be upset. Like
Yes,
that takes more from you than it is just to be like, that ain't no sweat off my back.
right. But we're human, right?
Yes.
So yeah, there's gonna be days that you're gonna be like, "Fuck the world." Excuse me. Hopefully,
Yeah.
excuse me,
Mhm.
but you're gonna say, "Fuck the world, fuck you," and I'm pissed at the person. It's okay. I think, like you said, you have to let yourself feel.
Yep.
But then I think you, like, for example, like sometimes you have to turn that energy or that into power. You can kind of like turn it around in a
Yes.
different way.
Yeah.
People do it by music, by writing songs, writing
Mm-hmm.
poetry,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
crafting. Me, I put it on my shirts and my sweaters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
um, I think I think that's the number one key.
Yeah.
Is yes, we're human. We're gonna
Yeah.
go through all those
Mm-hmm.
feelings. We can't be. We don't live in utopia. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
and we're not perfect either.
There is power in energy.
I
I do.
think you said, like you said in your other podcast, you have to let yourself feel and then turn it around.
Yes.
Turn that anger, sadness, whatever what's going on with you, and then turn
Mhm.
it into power and do something great with it.
Yes. And that's by being aware, right? Self awareness is key, right?
Yes,
So I think that you have to be aware in order to do
that's
that,
true.
right? So, but no, you're right. I don't think people, like I said, they underestimate the power of that energy. And I do believe, like, I'm believing, and I think because I talk about this more and I'm really like looking more into it, like, there's universal power here, like energy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so, I think we underestimate, like, literally what you put out is what you attract. So I always hear like, if your life is chaotic and you're dramatic, guess what? That's you attracting that.
Yes, it's true. And
So
I used to hate when my mom used to say,
yeah,
"Tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you." You know what I
I'll
mean?
tell you something about you, or yeah, you know what I
Who
mean.
you
You're
are.
guilty by
Yes,
association. Yes,
exactly.
no, no, yes.
And I love a lot of people, but there's when I was young, I didn't see that. But now as an adult,
Mm-hmm.
things change.
Mm-hmm.
My life changed when you start surrounding yourself with people that at your level. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, energy wise,
Yeah.
I think. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
Positive people's. Your life is a little bit more lighter, I
Yep.
think,
Mm-hmm.
and not so stressed. When I purged last year, and I'm still purging, by the way,
Yes.
I feel lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, when things happen to me and people are gonna be fucked up and do stupid shit to you on purpose, but like you said, you have to kind of just turn it around and then surround yourself with good energy,
Yes.
positive
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I know. And I'm hearing a lot. I'm going to go a little left with your comment.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot, you want to be something, you want to do something success wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to surround yourself with those type of people,
Yes.
right? So like just that alone, that shifts your energy and your mindset, So
Mm-hmm.
like you and I,
Yeah.
like we're neighbors. We've been neighbors for how many years? But we've only been really connected for this past year. And I'm so grateful and thankful. Thank you. But I feel that like, you're I'm gonna say a CEO of Zombie
Oh my
Vixen.
goodness.
Okay. She has her own little side gig, her own little business. And it helped me and inspired me. And we bounce off of each other with
Yes.
these ideas. And I feel that like when I'm not motivated, you're right there like motivating me, and then vice versa.
Yes.
Like, but I love that. I love that I have that with you, and this is what, like, I protect my bubble. And that's what I like to call it. Like, you
I
have
like
to,
that.
right? This is my bubble, and you're not
Mm-hmm.
going to pop it. Like you will not, so I only let so many people in. I have lots of friends.
Mm-hmm.
I do, more than most women, I will say, but they're actual friends, and I've
That's
known them a
good.
long time, and we're connecting,
I
you know what I
love
mean?
that.
But, as we grow,
Yes.
I have purged too, you know
You
what I
have to
mean?
let it go.
And I have. So it's like, if you're not in my bubble, trust me, it's for a reason.
Yes.
But I'm doing both of us a favor.
Exactly. Right?
Because you don't want me anymore. Trust
You're like,
me.
no, it's like across the other side.
Like, yeah, you don't want me anymore. Trust me. Just as I don't want you. So,
But and I hope people understand that just because people let you go, it's not because I mean, I've let people go. It's
reasons and seasons.
right. It's not that I hate them or anything, but you know
No,
what? You're at a different level than where I'm at.
just a different headspace too,
Yes.
right?
And
Like,
it's okay
yeah.
because you grow out of
Yep.
people just like you grow out of relationships. The
Yep.
same thing.
I know. So protect that energy. Like, pay attention though.
Mhm.
So I feel like my breakaway tip would be, pay attention to who's around you and how that person makes you feel, right? Like,
Mhm.
because you control that. They don't. If you let them get you out of character, that's your fault, not theirs, right? But I think that, like, if you're self-aware, if you have that like mindset of being intentional and being mindful of what's around you, like, you'll see the positive impact that has on your life, So,
And you're in control of that.
yes,
You're in control of your
Mhm.
energy. And if you don't let someone else's, because there's, like I said, there's energy vampires out there that they just
suck the life
because
out of
what they
you.
say, hurt people.
Hurt people.
Hurt
Yes,
people.
yes.
But there was a quote that I love it's not my quote, but it says you can either cry in the storm or dance in the rain.
I love that.
You know what I mean? It's just like people might see the rain and think about it like it's depressing or whatever. But if you dance in the rain, it's a whole lot of fun. When you were a child,
Yes.
I used to love like splashing in the water,
Yes.
and you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
So it just things are going to come at us in a certain way, and it's just the way you react to it. You're in control of your energy. You're in control of your life. But don't forget about yourself either.
Yeah.
You have to let yourself feel and go through those feelings of hurt, of anger,
disappointment, frustration.
But don't stay there. Don't live there.
No. Let yourself feel, yes. And I feel you and you've said this, and I am so happy, you took that away from one of our conversations, right?
Yes.
Like, give yourself that grace to feel, and then move on. Because I do believe that if you stay there, you're stunning your growth.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So it's okay, feel that. Then okay, I'm done. Now it's time.
Don't forget, these other people that you're, that hurt you are sleeping perfectly great at night. Right? Where you're over here, upset. They're sleeping good.
Yeah. So, but if you don't let yourself feel, like, you're not going to move on. You know what I mean? That's the thing,
And you're going to hold yourself back from other great things.
Yes. You're going to block those blessings. Yes. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. But I feel like, energy too, like just even with manifestation,
Yes, the power
you
of
know,
manifestation.
right? Like that's energy.
Oh yes.
Like really, like so I'm learning a lot more. And I wanted to talk about this because, like I said, I think people underestimate it and don't realize it. And just really take a look. If you have a very positive, upbeat surrounding in life, you know what I mean? Like if it's chaotic and dramatic, it's you. You're attracting that.
Having okay. So do you think because having a good energy and good, life, is it it's also a blessing and a curse at the same time? Because
Hmm.
I see and I tend to attract people that are hurt a lot
Oh.
because I feel like if you see the light, it's kind of like
Uh-huh.
those bugs when you see a light, they come towards the light.
Uh,
Have you ever like felt
interesting.
that way? That it's a blessing, yes, because
Interesting.
your mindset is you're healed and you're living a certain life, but then you also attract a lot of that negative energy because they see the light in you,
Huh,
and
Miss
it's almost like
Patty.
a magnet.
Hmm.
What do you think about that?
Hmm. I don't know, you guys. Do you guys agree? I think she's attracting it. That's everything I've just been saying right now. And now you're going opposite. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
What do you think?
I my experience has been like
Mm-hmm.
the opposite where people you can't be this happy. You're fake. Like it's more of negative, like they, you know what I mean, versus like I'm just attracting those people that need help. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I think that I
It,
say if that does happen to you a lot, like you said earlier, you're in control. So it's okay to say, stop right there,
oh
and then
yeah.
just not let them in your life.
No, for sure. But I'm saying I
Right.
feel that that's what I've dealt with, right? Like I'll come in, good morning,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. And people are just like so annoyed because they're
Oh
like, how could you
yeah,
be so happy? Like, or
I'm
how
a
could you
morning
be?
person, and I
Yeah.
get that a lot.
Yeah.
They look at me like, who the hell is this freaking
Right.
Snow White? Coming in with their
Yes.
good mornings and
Uh
stuff.
huh.
I wake up every morning happy because
Yes.
I get to wake up another day. And then my day sometimes goes bad the rest of the day,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
I used to wake up early
It could be
and
worse.
happy.
Yes. Yes. And that's, be intentional, right? I think if it doesn't come natural, because I feel it comes natural for us,
Yes.
right? So I think then happiness is a choice, you guys, and success will be your reward. And I always say that, like, you don't think you have that choice, but you do. You literally, like, and I tell people you can't control that first thought you get.
Mm-hmm.
Scientifically that's been proven, right?
Right.
But you can your second, your third, and your fourth.
Now, do you think there's like certain steps to get to the point where to just attract good energy or for yourself at least?
Yes, I feel that you have to rewire the way you think. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
because we are wired a certain way.
Yeah.
And so if this is not natural, it definitely takes work. It's something you have to do all the time. And like I said, when that negative thought pops up, you got to immediately replace it with a positive.
That's
Shift
true.
that energy, shift that thought. And that's going to take you several times. I'm going to tell you that right now. It will. But then your brain is like a muscle. It'll get used to that, and then it'll go towards the positive. Like then you'll bring in that positive energy, those positive thoughts,
That's hmm. And it's just like the journal that you have.
Oh, look at her plugging me. I did not pay her to say that.
What I liked is that when I was asking you regarding the journal, and you said it takes a certain amount of days to get to that
Yes.
place, like you
Yes.
said, have to rewire your
Yes,
brain
your
to think a
brain.
certain
Yes.
way.
Yes.
And I think that's awesome. Like, and people don't realize that sometimes it might be easier for other people
Yes.
to kind of like snap their fingers and say,
Mhm.
you know what,
Mhm.
tomorrow's a better day. But there's people that it's hard for them.
I know.
And even like, I know someone that she couldn't listen to anything that was sad music or
Mhm.
watch TV.
Mhm. It was triggering.
It was triggering for
Mhm.
her. So all she did was listen to motivational podcasts
Mhm.
and happy music.
Nice.
And yeah, it took her about 30 days or,
Mhm. Yeah.
to get to that mindset, to rewire herself,
Yes. Yes.
not
Yeah.
to be depressed because she was
Yes.
depressed.
Yes, like I told her earlier before we recorded, it takes about 21 days to create a
Mm-hmm.
new habit, right? And I believe 90 days to actually make a change. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
something that's going to stick with you, right? So, what she has alluded to is yes, I made my own self love journal. I feel like there's not enough love in this world. So, and that has to start within. You have to start that within yourself, right? So yeah, more on that later, but it's going to be published soon, and I am excited, and
That's exciting.
yeah, if you can just see the smile on my face, I'm sure you can hear it. And that's energy. See, you guys, I hope you feel our energy. So there's power in that. But yeah, thank you for saying that.
You're welcome. And what I like is that a lot of people, I think people deal with things differently. And I know plenty of people that love to write down their affirmations, or
Yes, yes.
what they're going through.
Yes. There's power in writing things down. Yes, yes. Even if you're not a writer,
That's true.
because I'm not a writer. I'm a talker, obviously.
I'm not too. I'm a yapper.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
But with me, I connect a lot with music.
Yes.
So if you hear me singing karaoke, so I'm feeling something.
All right.
She's like, what is she singing?
That's going to tell me your mood,
Right.
your headspace.
Depending on the music that I'm listening to.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people, like, if you write things down, well, I write stuff down too, especially the things that I want to do, my goals.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you don't write them down, they're almost like dismissed.
Yeah.
And then you kind of don't follow through.
There's no ownership. Right. So yeah, right.
I love
So
that.
yeah, right. So writing it down is you owning, okay, this is what I set forward. Like, this is what I want, and I'm going to do that. And like the journal, like I'm telling you, like I said I was going to do it, and I was like, I want to do it. And it took longer than what I wanted because life will distract you. But I did it.
Obstacles.
Yes, but I did it. And I'm so proud. Like, to me, like, it's already a success.
Can you just imagine, like, you wouldn't have thought of this like 20 years from now, that you're going to be doing a journal.
No.
Or
life coaching, podcasting.
Or me, like at 40, starting a small business. It's just things that we don't. But where I got to this place is because I wrote things down. And I'm not a writer.
Right.
But I wrote my ideas down, what I want, my visions.
Yes.
I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, they all came true slowly.
Yes.
But they did.
I like that. Yeah. And now I'm never going to forget this. If you want to be salty, bring the tequila. Like, that's on her shirt. I love that shit. Like, oh my God, she's funny. She's like, that's the moon in her, right? Like,
I like that. It's so dark.
Yes.
Say the moon.
That's the moon in her. Like, seriously, like, I'm over here, Miss Self-Love. Hashtag self-love. And I'm doing all this positivity, and that's the sunshine in me.
And I'm the opposite. I'm like, not today.
Not today. Right? Yes. But check her out, Zombie Vixen. You have to check her out. But yeah, what else did we want to shed light on? Anything else?
Well, I think that we kind of talked about everything.
Okay.
I think you have to be aware of your surroundings. It just, to get ahead and succeed in life, I think you have to, like you said, you have to surround yourself with people that are at your level, or the level that you want to be energy-wise.
Yeah. But remember, the reason why this came up, don't forget, because I just remembered. I know, right? The reason why this idea came up was Miss Patty here. Okay. So I woke up and I was moody. And I could not tell you why. I woke up like, I'm not playing today, And I was like, I cannot survive today with that attitude. So I put on all pink, you guys, okay? I have my pink sneakers. I have my pink jeans, my white and pink top that said, be real, not perfect. And I had my beautiful pink blazer. And without even thinking, like, I just put that all on. And I love pink, okay? And I love... People at work know, like, I'm serious about my damn pink shoes, okay? I have a few, and they're different shades of pink. And when I look down, it makes me happy, okay? So I woke up not even realizing that I wore all pink to help my energy, like, So I came downstairs to tell her something, and I'm not even paying attention to, like, oh yeah, I'm actually dressed up a little bit. It's a cute little braid. I look like a Barbie, they said, like that Barbie vibe, right? And I came down, and she's like, girl, look at you. And I was like, yeah.
You look so good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're owning it.
Right. And I told her, girl, inside I don't feel it. I said, but I had to like dress for success, right? Like, I had to like intentionally, okay, let me shift this energy. And I dressed up a little bit. And it's like I did for me. Like, I love pink, so it makes me happy. So I'm like, man, I'm moody. So like, people better watch out. So So then I talked to her like, oh my God, the power of our energy, man. But it's like, that helped me.
And whatever works for
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Because it makes a difference. Actually, when I took a psychology class, they made us do an experiment
Mm-hmm.
on what, like, different outfits,
Mm-hmm.
and go out into the universe and just like kind
Yes.
of walk around and see how you
Yes.
feel and how people
Yes.
would treat you based
Yes.
on
Mm-hmm.
how you were dressed.
So true. It is so true. My
And when I was
gosh.
like, I was wearing, they gave us like a list of things, and I was like in these big old sweats and things that I wouldn't normally wear out, and then they sent us to a nice store, treating me like I was going to
Pay
steal
no
something.
attention. Uh-huh. I know. I know.
And it kind of changed my mood.
Yes,
You
it
know what I mean?
does.
But
Yes.
whatever works for you. To you is pink. Mine is black. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If I wear black,
It's
it's my
sexy,
it's
classy,
my
right? Yes.
classy, like, empowerment color. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, that and
Mm-hmm.
red.
Ooh.
My red lipstick.
Yes. Oh, yes, girl, I love that.
When I wear red, that means I
Yes.
mean business. Just joking.
I know, at work they say, oh, you feisty today. Yes, I am. The red lips are on.
So I think everyone has their own little thing.
Yes.
So whatever that works for you,
Yes.
red lipstick.
Oh
or
yeah, I
red
have a
color.
feisty look. I have my happy look. It was so cute. Like when I bumped into someone the other day, they're like, "Wow, you're always so vibrant." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Not just my energy,
Uh-huh.
but my clothes, you
Your
guys.
clothes.
My shoes, my sweaters.
But that's because that's what makes you happy.
It does. It does.
Same thing with my
Yeah.
daughter. My daughter's a complete opposite of me. She loves color. Son loves
Yes.
color.
Yes.
He usually uses two colors, blue and red.
Ah.
And my daughter's the rainbow. And
She really is. She's all black.
All black. Maybe if I'm depressed, I'll wear white.
Oh my God, that's funny. Yes.
No, but I think it just, I don't know.
But with a smile on her face.
Yes.
Because a lot of Gothic people don't smile. So she has a beautiful smile, and she does have always a smile on her face. So I think that makes it better, like easier to like digest
approach.
you. Yes. Like, oh, she has a smile. Like, yes.
So she's safe.
Yes. Yes.
But you know what? This funny thing is because people that wear black every day, we get judged a lot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And when we do a lot of these events, like the rock events, and
mm-hmm.
and I get to meet all these vendors, they are the sweetest, nice people in the whole world.
Yeah.
They look intimidating,
mm-hmm.
but they wouldn't hurt a fly.
Right. Yeah.
You know, with all the piercings and all that stuff, it doesn't. And I think that people judge really quickly.
For sure.
People are like, I just don't. I don't know. I grew up. My mom was very supportive when it came to like being, I don't know, expressive with your clothing, or if I wanted to wear like a hat as a pizza, then she'll be like, honey, as long as it makes you, as long as it makes you feel good, then do it.
Yes.
Because I think that there's not a normal way to dress.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's no such thing as that word normal. What is normal?
Yeah.
Normal to me is not normal to you.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, they're like the nicest people. So I always tell people, like,
don't judge her.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I know plenty of people that dress in rainbow crap, and they're like the meanest people in the world.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, they can be. Yeah, I know.
It's like you said, it's all energy and who you are.
Yes. Yeah.
But energy is contagious.
It is. It is.
Super contagious.
I know. And I do have to be sometimes like, I can be intimidating. It's funny. One of my husband's friends told him, wow, she's what did he say? It was so funny. Gosh, she can be a bitch, but she has a smile on her face. Like, my husband's like, yep. It's like,
I've never seen that side of you.
Oh my God. No, I will say, but I can't deny.
But so do I.
Yeah.
I mean, because I get to a point that, when people do, like stupid shit to me, and I'm not a horrible person. I know I do know how to forgive. But there's a difference though when people fuck up and do shit to you, but intentionally.
Right.
But then there's other people that do that stuff to hurt you.
Yeah, I know.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Now that's a different.
Yeah, for sure.
Energy that to the point that it's like, no, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I'm not watching.
I know. I'm telling you, I hate when people misunderstand that. Like I'm a big personality. So whether it's good, bad, or ugly, it's a lot of energy. And I know I'm a lot. Like if I'm in the lab, trust me, you hear and feel me from one room across to the other. I'm aware of that. You know,
It's like, don't.
they're like, oh, she's coming, you know, and I hate that because it's like, no, like I'm here to support you guys. But I again, I know I'm a lot energy wise. Like I said, good, bad, or ugly, like I am. And I do have to be mindful. Like a couple times I caught myself this year, like, whoo, my energy is like a 7, and why? It doesn't need to be. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and it doesn't, like, regardless if it's good, bad, or ugly, right? But I'm like, I feel that I've gotten better with like what I'm saying, what's coming out my mouth, but the energy is there. And it's like, I feel bad when it affects other people. And it's like, I need you guys to be more like guarded and not let my energy affect you. Can I ask that? It's like, why are you letting my
Put in your
energy,
comments,
you know?
right?
Yeah, it's like, why are you letting my energy affect you?
But there's also like low energy, really
Yeah,
low
I
energy.
know.
Because I'm very soft spoken, I feel sometimes they feel like,
They can take advantage.
but then I can switch it.
Yes.
And I know when once
Yes.
people try on purpose trying to take advantage of me, that's when I switch it, and then you'll feel my energy.
Yeah. Don't take her kindness for weakness,
You know what I
okay?
mean?
Yes.
And that it goes for any personal or
yes.
or work or whatever. You're gonna hear me. Just gonna.
Let's protect that energy, right?
Yes.
Yes. Let's be mindful. So, our breakaway tip would be to protect your energy, be mindful of your energy,
Mhm.
and be aware of your surroundings because they do have an impact on you. So, if you have a chaotic, dramatic environment, life, it is your fault. Joking,
Sometimes you
figure
can't
that
avoid
out.
that. Sometimes you can't avoid that.
You know?
You can't
Yeah.
control the people. That's the
No,
thing.
you can only control yourself, right?
Yes.
So,
So
yeah.
and that's the thing you have
Mhm.
to realize that you know sometimes it takes a long time for you. I don't know. People get confused. Like, why did that person do that to me? That's them.
Yeah.
Sometimes people
Mhm.
wake up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go fuck up that person's life,"
Mhm.
but
That's their problem.
that's their problem.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you just have to learn how to control it and just be like, you know
Not
what,
take it in. Mhm.
not stay away from that bad energy and just kind of walk away. It's okay to walk away,
Mm.
regardless if you know them for a long time or not.
Pick your battles, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
picking your
agree.
battles.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, on that note, keep pushing, keep shining, keep thriving.